Hi guys, and welcome to another Hero of the Week. This week's hero is Carol Vorderman. Here is somebody with a massive platform using it to improve things for ordinary people. She has been a voice against Tory cuts, corruption, and a system that keeps handing power to those who haven't a real mandate. Here she appeared on the Sunday Brunch show, where she discussed not just tactical voting, which she sees as necessary to kick the Conservatives out at the next general election, but reform after that. She explained the fundamental problem with the first-past-the-post system and how it needs to be replaced with PR, or proportional representation. Have a listen.
But it's almost like the system is broken now, in my view. And this tactical voting, which is where it's not ideal, but it's all we've got in our system. So we have first past the post.
Yeah.
So as you know, if we're against each other, I get 10,000 votes, you get 10,001, you go through. And our system at the moment now, so this current government only got, of the total number of people who could have voted, because not everybody votes, they've only got 29% of those people wanted them in, but they have 100% of the power. And I would prefer some form of proportional representation.
Right. So you want to change the
tactical
system.
voting. I'm part of this group called Stop the Tories, Stop Vote. And it's huge. We had 500,000 people type in their postcode just in 3 days before the local elections. And then it would say, right, in your, little council ward, vote Labour or vote Lib Dem or vote Green, whatever that kind of statistics looked like the best chance of getting rid of the Tory, that's what you do. So this is we don't want to have tactical voting. We want every vote to count. That's what I want. That's
right.
what
That is,
and that's what a lot of young people want.
I suppose it's quite new, our system. Really, it's 300 years since we've had having a prime minister, isn't it? Really,
yeah.
And there's 57 of them. Is that right? 57 prime ministers,
and quite a few of them from Eton College.
Yeah, but a load of them. But so I suppose we can develop it, and we don't have to say this is the only way to do it.
No, precisely. And we are the only country other than Belarus, which isn't exactly known for its democracy, that uses only a first-past-the-post system.
Okay.
And after the First World War, women got the vote for the first time. After the Second World War, the welfare state was created. And I get this sense, particularly from the younger generation, who want something that's new. They want a new system of life. They want, people to be more equal, for a system to be fairer. Mm-hmm. And so for the next year, I'm devoting myself to the election and getting rid of as many Tories as possible.
Well said, well said. And so I want to mention a few things here. So first of all, the tactical voting. The tactical voting worked perfectly, almost perfectly, at the local by-elections this year. So it helped the Labour Party overturn massive majorities that the Conservatives had. Reform UK also helped split the Conservative vote, but tactical voting certainly played a massive role. So will it have the same impact at the general election? Well, it remains to be seen, but the more of it that takes place, the better it is to keep the Tories out, or to kick some of them out. Now, when it comes to the reforming of the electoral system, yes, please. I think so many young people understand that the system needs to change. And they're begging for some sort of change. They're seeing a political party like the Conservatives, who've been in power for 13 years, are doing nothing for young people. Even young Conservatives, I don't know how many of them exist, but even young Conservatives are saying something has to change. We can't get on the housing ladder. We're struggling with high rents. We're not able to be as aspirational as our parents or grandparents. They had a much better life. We are struggling at the moment. We're struggling to make ends meet when it comes to paying the bills, paying rent. We have to wait months and years for medical appointments. For the NHS waiting list is going through the roof. We're seeing public services cut. We want change. And we want change that isn't just to get the Tories out, but we want a permanent change. We want to see a new system put in place. People are tired of having to vote against something they don't like. They would like actually to be able to vote for something they do like. So many people would like to vote for example, the Green Party, but they can't because they know that if I vote for the Green Party, I'm splitting the vote and I'm helping the Tories. Or if I'm voting for the Green Party, I'm denying a Labour candidate who could keep the Tories out, or something like that. So people would like a better system where they feel that their vote actually counts. And it would end this idea of safe seats, pretty much, because you have constituencies where the majority is so strong for that particular candidate that they don't actually have to listen to their constituents. Suella Braverman, for example, is in a safe seat. She's going to hold on to her seat at the next general election, even though nobody really wants her there. So proportional representation would get rid of that. It would also get rid of these monolith parties like the Labour Party and the Conservatives. It would split them up into smaller ones, which would be more accommodating to the electorate. People would actually be able to vote for a party that they like. So the first step, of course, is tactical voting, get the Tories out. The second step has to be electoral reform, proportional representation, or something like it. But this is a wonderful speech by Carol, and it's important that people like her, who have massive platforms, use those platforms to push for something good. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.